Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Just when I thought I'd seen it all with the latest Denver area school shooting, they had to bring back the Sandy Bland story. New video, nearly 4 years later, of her personal recording of her arrest. And if you forget this story, summer of 2015, this woman was reportedly pulled over in Texas in a story that made no sense. She was pulled over for not signaling. She ended up getting arrested, and she was found hung in her jail cell. This story was a complete, contrived propaganda distraction to further work people up about race and injustice from law enforcement, which is absolutely a real thing. But when these stories are in the news, just understand they're contrived. Period. So, why are we hearing about this May 7th? Again, that's the day this news is coming. May 7th, 2019. 5-7. Look at the name Sandra, 57. Look at the name Sandy Bland, how she was commonly called back then, 57. Everyone knew Sandra Bland is Sandy. There's a whole lot of Sandy going on back then. Sandy the storm, Hurricane Sandy, Sandy this, Sandy that. They said she was 28 years old. When you write out 28, it equals 57. From her supposed 28th birthday, even though she looked like she was in her mid-30s, to her death was 5 months and 7 days. 5-7. We documented these things in the past. Now here we are, May 7th, 2019. 5-7. And here's what else stands out. Keep in mind the day she died, July 13th, 2015. That was a date with numerology of 28. Video equals 28. There's been video footage of the entire old ordeal from the beginning. Now we have some new video footage, and we can understand why it was released today. But there's even more to why it was released today, May 7th, 2019, as we'll get to. I just want to make a point that from the day of her supposed birthday to the day of her death, another way to write it was 156 days later if you don't count the full span. If you count the full span, it's 157 days or 5 months and 7 days. If you don't count the full span, it's 156 days after her birthday. There's only two numbers when written out as words that sum to 156. They're 33 and 28, like her supposed age. Again, like the date numerology of her death. And the day she died, July 13th, can be written 13/7, like 137. That's the 33rd prime. So I'm just making this point about 33 and 28. Sandy Bland also has Gematria of 33. The name Bland has Gematria of 33. This is a number coded again and again into propaganda that's meant to spark racial tensions. Race War 33. Think about the beating of Rodney King on March 3rd, 3-3. Police equals 33. LAPD 33. Trayvon Martin buried 3-3. TM, the initials 33, and so much more. Covered this number thousands of times. They say it was a 39-second video. Masonry 33. Masonry also 39 when you flip the alphabetic order around. Masonry controlling your government, your media, your police, doing everything by numerical ritual. Everything, not an exaggeration. Everything means everything that comes through the news. It's done by your government. It's executed this way. So check it out. From her supposed death, story that made no sense. I mean, who would hang themselves over getting arrested for false reasons? And plus, where did she even get the garbage bag in her jail cell to hang herself? Anybody who's been to jail knows there's no garbage bags in there. Anyhow, from her supposed death to this news story, notice the 199 weeks in one day. So 199 weeks, okay? 199. That's the 46th prime number. And the campaign after her death was Say Her Name, which equals 46. Just like chaos equals 46. Like the Masonic motto is order out of chaos. Notice chaos is 46 and 19, like how we're in 2019. This happened in Waller County, Texas, the arrest and her death. 67 is the 19th prime number. That's why we're hearing about it in 2019 because of how all this lines up. And today's date, May 7th, 7/5, like 75, order out of chaos. And again, that is the Masonic motto. That's etched all over Washington, D.C., where our federal government is. That's why every day they give us these things to work us up, to anger us, to divide us, to make us hate each other. They want us all fighting amongst themselves while they maintain, the world they've built for us. The world where people are making profit off all the sickness, including the arrest and incarceration of people, etc., etc. So, who's going to get worked up about this story today? Who's going to go act out, find themselves in a jail cell? It's going to happen. Believe it. You're not going to hear about it in the news. They only report their contrived crap. But they do get real responses from the people based on their propaganda. And that's the whole point of this work, to help people see the matrix of misinformation, the matrix of nonsensical propaganda, and how it's contrived. There is no Sandy Bland. There never was. This is a made-up person. This is a made-up story. And here it is, brought back to your attention again. I can't believe it's been almost 4 years since I was covering these stories when they first broke. Nothing's changed. Same code every single day. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.